Shemai! I'm going to take a look at 4 different Amazon ukuleles today. Right, yeah, I need to do this quite quickly before I knock something down. I thought it'd be a bit of fun to take a look at these 4 ukuleles today, 3 of which have been sent to me quite recently for review, and another one I've had quite a long time, but they are all available on Amazon. Right, I'm out of the danger zone. Let me pop that down for a minute. Okay, why am I doing this? I don't normally review that many ukuleles, but I'd been sent a few recently for review. I'm going to go through them all in a minute, but one of them is going into school over the next day or two as a prize. I've been running a contest with the ukuleleans, so some lucky ukulele player is going to win that. And before that goes, I thought, well, I might as well take a little look at the 3 I've been sent recently and this one. It's a Kmise ukulele. Don't worry, I'm going to run through quickly the prices and specs of everything in a moment. But I've had this one for years. I reckon it's either 6 or maybe even 7 years now. I bought it. It wasn't my very, very first ukulele because that was an Ibanez and it was awful. All right, so don't always go by guitar branded ukuleles. But I bought this one on Amazon. At the time, I think it was roughly about £50. It's still available now, okay? But I use this almost every single day. I take this back and forth to school with me. Now, I'll show you in a minute. They are still available on Amazon, this model. But I can sort of testify that they're still like this one now. One of the teachers in school bought one 2 weeks ago, 2 or 3 weeks ago maximum. So I've seen their latest versions of this. And over the years, I've probably seen maybe 5, 6, maybe even 7 of these that have been bought either by members of staff or members of the Ukulele Club pupils. So what do these 4 ukuleles have in common? Just about everything, really. They're all concert scale. 2 of them have got slotted headstocks. 2 of them have got normal headstocks. They are all available on Amazon. Price-wise, they're all between about £50 and £70. So they're all quite close in price. They're not the absolute cheapest ones, but you certainly couldn't call them that expensive. They all come in kits. In other words, you can get a case, a tuner, and all the bits and pieces that go with them. So we're going to delve into them a little bit more. Kmise to start with, only because I've had this the longest, and hopefully by the time you see this video, the full reviews of the 3 new ones that I've been sent will be out. I've never actually done a review of this. I have talked about Kmise ukuleles, one of my very, very first ukulele videos, because I've been buying Kmise for years and years. If you want me to do reviews of my normal ukuleles that I've got, leave a comment below. Right, so let's take a little look at these ukuleles. I thought by far the easiest way is just to show you them on my Mac here. So, first of all, the one I've just been talking about, the Kmise, as I said, 23-inch concert ukulele, comes with a kit. You can see there's a case, there's a strap, there's a capo, there's a tuner, there's plastic plectrums. When I bought mine, there was no kit, it was just the ukulele. Okay, right, so £55, $54.99, okay. I actually really like the ukulele. I wouldn't still be playing it almost daily because I take it into school if I didn't like it. All right, it's a nice looking uke. I think it's actually aged quite well, to be honest. And I'm going to admit it's got the original strings on it. So there we are. That's the Kmise ukulele, £55 for the full kit. Right, so Lekato. Next, again, 23-inch ukulele kit for adults, concert size. Lekato have sent me a couple of things to review, mainly guitar wireless systems. But I've seen the name Lekato around for quite a long while, and I have seen their ukulele advertised as well. So, $52.99 for the price, recommended retail price £70. But, and you may not know this, this is not a hard sale for this ukulele, mind. This happens on a lot of Amazon things. Apply 15% voucher. If I click that now and buy it, there's an extra 15% off. All right, you may not have known that. So this one, Lekato 23-inch kit, yes, mahogany. I am guessing laminate. Let's just have a little closer look in. There we are. We can see the strap, the case, the tuner. And again, I don't understand why companies go and put these plastic plectrums in. They're not helpful. So that's the Lekato one with a price of £53. Right, next up, the Pickapick. This is the one that is coming into school. All right, I'm giving it away as a prize. I think it would be perfectly suitable for a younger student. Now, the pupils in my school age range 11 to 15, 16. And I think most of them would be quite happy with this one because, go and check, I have done the review of this. Go and check it out because that pick guard, if I show you there, can be left off or added when you buy it. All right, so it's quite sort of, you can make it your own sort of thing. Right, again, this one was sent to me by the company Pickapick. It is a newly updated model of this one, okay? $69.98, so, another 70 quid one. What does it come with? In this case, the strap, the stickers, there's a little card, a little plectrum, the actual pick guard, and quite a snazzy case as well. Okay, so this is the Pickapick ukulele 23-inch. And I should also mention this one does come in different colours. I've got it in aqua blue, it comes in pink, sky blue, yellow. Oh, the yellow is a soprano. Okay, so they do a soprano version as well, but I've got the concert. And the last one, the Vangoa concert ukulele. As far as I know, this is a fairly new model out. Let's have a quick look. Again, £70, 73 pence. I said earlier on that these are sort of ranging between 50 and 70. You know what Amazon is like. Prices go up and down all the time. All right, so you do need to maybe pick carefully when you buy something. So the Vangoa, again, 23-inch acacia. All right, again, it's going to be laminate at this sort of price. All right, let's have a little closer look though. It comes with the case. It's quite a nice looking ukulele. Tuner, I think there are strings in there, a capo. Plectrums, and I say that as a music teacher, I will not let pupils in school use plastic plectrums on their ukuleles. They snap strings and they sound dreadful. Learn either to use your finger and thumb, or the worst case, I say, look, if you have to use a plectrum, try a leather one. Also with this one, it's got a snazzy little case and a strap as well. So that's the Vangoa concert ukulele for roughly £70. Okay, so the elephant in the room, it's Amazon. All right, I've bought ukuleles off Amazon myself. Many people do. I will always recommend, if you can, buying your instruments from a music shop, as in like a real one. Especially ukuleles, you've got some brilliant specialist shops, Southern Ukulele Store, World of Ukes, all right, and quite a few local smallish ones, Neath Music or The Music Shop Neath. In fairness, he always stocks some decent ukuleles, all right, so always try and buy from specialist shops or local shops, because apart from the fact you are obviously helping out a shop rather than a huge corporation, you are far, far more likely to get an instrument that has been set up well. okay? But let's be 100% honest here. People do buy from Amazon. Parents in school often ask me about buying from Amazon, and I will mention shops and they still buy from Amazon. I've bought from Amazon myself. The Kmise ukulele you're about to hear now, I bought from Amazon years and years ago. There are some instruments you can't get from a shop. Example again, the Flight travel series ukuleles. When I was looking to buy those, I couldn't buy them in this country in a specialist shop. All right. So I ended up buying them direct from Flight through Amazon. All right. So, people do buy from Amazon. What I want to do today is show you what you can get. I'm not recommending any of these ukuleles to you. All right. I've reviewed them, or I will have reviewed them, but I don't tend to recommend things that I don't really know. My Kmise, I do recommend, because I've had it 6 or 7 years. I've bought, I think it's in the region of about 100 Kmise ukuleles. I'm not saying their quality control is perfect. I'm not saying they are the best thing you can buy ukulele-wise. But for a cheap go-to ukulele, personally, I've never had any issues. I will pop Amazon links below. I am an affiliate of Amazon. If you do ever decide to purchase something from Amazon, all right, it doesn't cost you any more, and I just get a little percentage, which obviously goes to help support the channel. Right, just come to this camera angle because I'm going to play a little bit of ukulele, and it means I can move this mic about. Probably not the most scientific sound demo I have ever done, but hopefully the microphone picked them up as well as they're going to be picked up. Right, just very, very quickly, my thoughts. I know this ukulele. I trust this ukulele, all right? This one is lovely to play. I wouldn't say it's the loudest or the brightest. It could probably do with a new set of strings, if I'm perfectly honest. But I find no issues with the sound of this one at all. And playability, it's great too. The Lekato, there's not really a lot I can say about it at the minute. It's a nice enough looking ukulele. If anything, maybe it's a little bit bland. Mahogany, laminate, quite a nice sun feature, quite nice binding on it as well. In terms of sound and playability, not the loudest, certainly not the quietest though. I think this one does come with Aquila strings as well. So yeah, it's okay to play and it's okay sound wise. As I said, nothing particularly special about it though. The Pickapick, certainly the most interesting to look at, and of course don't forget you can add the pick guard or leave it off, and it does come in a range of colours. It's got this top sound hole and it's got a side port by here, which does make it nice and loud. It was noticeable playing this one, and yeah, I've done the full review on it, but I haven't spent ages and ages playing it. But I found it was a really nice, clean sound. I wouldn't be unhappy being getting this as my first ukulele. And then this one, the Vangoa. It's a really nice looking ukulele, all right? There is a really I know it's laminate, but it is a nice looking grain on that acacia laminate, I think. And I really do like the slotted headstock and the black tuners, okay? This one's got a pin bridge as well, so it makes it nice and straightforward, and a little bit of bling with the abalone rosette. So in terms of looking, I like the look of this. There is nothing quality control wise wrong with it at all. But the sound you get off this one, let's call it weaker for a minute. That could be due to strings. I'm not that impressed by the strings on here. Maybe if I do end up keeping this one, maybe I'll change the strings out on this. Okay, so there we go, the Vangoa. So there we are. I'm going to round the video off with my all-time long-standing friend, my Kmise ukulele. This has been battered. It's been dropped. It's been out in the rain. It's been out in the sun. And it really has just been left lying around a lot of the time as well. So this just does go to prove that buying a ukulele from Amazon isn't always the worst thing in the world to do. All right, there'd be very few other ukuleles maybe that I've bought that are more expensive from other places, which I would treat like I treat this one. And it does come through really, really well. And as I said right at the beginning, I actually think this one has aged quite well. Now, whether or not I'm deluded and it always looked like this from new, I don't know. It just seems to have gone a little bit darker in colour and a little bit sort of, I don't know, not relict or anything, but certainly road worn, put it that way. All right. So, something else I should mention as well. All 4 of these ukes come with 2 strap buttons already put on there. All right, so little added bonus. So something different. As I said, I don't normally review ukuleles, but if you want me to review more of my own, some of which I've had for years, I'm more than happy to do that. I do hope you have enjoyed this video. Again, all the ones I've been making recently, I've really enjoyed, this one included. I do have a Patreon page if you'd like to support me, either here on Ukulele Wales or my Ukulelians channel. And if you've got any comments or questions, please feel free, leave them below. Give us a like if you've enjoyed, and don't forget to subscribe so you don't miss out on new videos. Thank you for watching.